Hey guys, welcome to probably quite a lengthy mod review. So, these tractors, these vehicles, what do they have in common? Most of you know, BM Modern did this, Unimog here, and they're working on a forestry mod. I'm pleased to announce the beta of it is here. So, there is no maps really out that I know of that are good quality, but you can use it on any map you like. I'm just going to do this on Hagenstad, the stock map, so I can get a feel for the mod. So this, in this lineup here, is what's included. So you've got their well-known Mercedes-Benz Trek, stands for tractor I guess in German, I don't know, but it's converted by another company, I'm guessing WF, I don't know. Forestry, you got the weight up there, cage, still chainsaw, so Mr. T-Max, Bill's T-Max, he'll be happy. You got the shield there to, I know these are working winches. Crane. We have mobile chipper. With crane. Stump remover. Right here. Just a logging trailer. Looking very, very nice. Two trailers here, one with crane, one without. Again, carrying small logs around. Again, the detail in this, I can understand why they've taken so long. 3-point hitch crane, so you can put it on Unimog. I think this is for the front loader sort of telehandlers. 3-point, again, log handler. I don't know what that would be called. Then you got your fuel with another steel chainsaw in here. Jerry cans. Sort of utility box, and you've got your tree planter. So here they are. So what I should do is I'll pause the video, get it all set up, but first I will show you, wrong button, it's been a while since I've played this, the placeable mod section. So you have your tree posts, again descriptions. I need to learn what these are for myself. Storage. So that's how you kind of sell them by the looks of it. And then your sawmill. So that is the mod. Also, you've got a very nice menu system. Here, you get this when you first load into it. I'll give you a minute to read all of that. Seems like some of it could well be cut off here. There are known bugs in this demo. Well, beta, should I say. Yeah, that's probably obviously one of them. It just needs to be moved over here somewhat. So it's a really sort of in-depth guide. Now obviously with Giants adding forestry in, it's kind of interesting. Could it be because they saw this? We don't know. This is just a handler really. You may be able to tow with that, but I'm not sure. So I'll find somewhere for this to go. Personally, I'm probably going to be putting it over here, roughly around the golf course area, maybe some more over there. You don't want these big fields. You can see it's a fresh game. So, I'll get it all set up and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. So, got maybe like 3 of the pieces of equipment up here. Oh no, actually I've got the big tractor up. Okay, let's try and figure this out. So, put the forks. This tractor's suspension seems real weird. So we load him up. Put it into the ground. Activate planting modes. Do we just go along there? Yes, we do. Now, whoa. They pop up quite a lot, so those messages. They are good though. Personally, I think the animation, what they've done with the stock guy farming, and how they've done this, is fantastic. We're only going to do 1 row, if we will even manage to do a whole row. If not, we'll work on another one too. So I'm just going at a slow speed so you can look at the animation. My god, that's damn near straight. One minute while I nuke probably one of the worst things I ever put a fence in. So what do they look like in the ground? So obviously they vary in size, so they're kind of unique. Now, is that me moving or does it move in the wind? No? They are. Was I a little long? Yeah. I'll just move away from the track so it's not real loud. So they do look pretty different. Nice. They look really nice. I'm pleased. This could well be one of the best mods that have come out for Farming Sim ever. Because I don't think there's ever been anything like this. Downside is 2015. It's coming out full, as North America calls it. I don't know how many parts of the country call it, or the world call it, full. Just chuck it there for now. So we'll fast time it, because I believe I've got everything to harvest. We'll jump into this guy. And actually slow it down to about that, so I can show you some of the controls on this, probably one of the more complicated machines. And then quite possibly the chipper. Couldn't remember the name. I can see this being a good 20-minute long video, so it's going to be an in-depth mod review and kind of a gameplay along showing the mod off too. Now, if I doubt it, but the authors are actually, creators are watching this, I'd love a heads up on the map you guys were using for the screenshots, but I doubt you are, so hey. Right, around this tractor, like I said, we've got the crane and the skid shield that you can tow and I guess pull logs around too. You also have a still chainsaw. Just move away so you can hear it running. One thing I really like is you actually are able to do everything you can on the controller that a mouse can. So other than sort of this weird smoke, it's pretty realistic. Sorry about that, I had a sort of a tickly cough all of a sudden come on. So again, that's what that sounds like. I don't really like the way the black things are around it. Maybe it's a bug, who knows. So I'll put that back. Now to the crane. Oh, the controls actually for that, sorry. O or LB. And, once you have it, it's just your mouse. And then you can fill it up from the... I don't know if even this would be called a tractor anymore. For just even the video, I'll call it a tractor. From this. O to put it back, and X to fill it up. So the controls. So right now it's on the shield, so guessing your mouse. Yep. You can use your usual mouse. Or like me, controller using LB, and then the left analog stick for up and down. So all that one does is kind of steady yourself while messing with the crane. Now to change that, you go Alt and N on the keyboard. That's the crane camera. I don't like messing around with different camera views, as in changing them from stock. Crane. Now, for the mouse, you left click and you right click, but this comes into its own on a 360 controller, or if you've got the right programs, probably PS3, PS4, whatever, PlayStation controller. Is you hit LB again, and down on the left analog stick is up, and up is down. Hydraulic controls usually backwards. You've got your slew in left and right. Also, you hit LB on your right stick, it's boom extender, and down brings it back in, and you can see it where I'm just off to the side. You've got your up and down, so you mix that together. And you've got, again, take some practice getting used to it. But it's kind of like spin tires. Also, I'll bring up the help again. You can change the IC control so you have cursor. The crane speed. Personally, so it's on the numpad. I don't know what it goes up to. Probably something ridiculous. I was liking it around the 110, 112 mark, I think, because like, let's put it to 200. 'Cause imagine that's what it'll go to. If it goes any higher than that, I'm not going to. But that, actually, that's not too bad, actually. But we'll just lower it down quick. You should see it slowing down. Put it around actually 150, see how I like it. But it's personal preference. Oh, that's why I can't turn. So you can just lock it back up. There is also actually, wrong button again, a crane view. Just stretch that out, bring it up to its highest. You can probably use it to push the tractor up. Yep. I imagine using it from the cabin view would be fairly difficult. This has got a glitch as well, where if you put it too far into the tractor, it will freak out and start spinning around like some of the other attachments in the game stock. So it's just a word of warning there. Also, over here, if you're wondering on the right hand side what this is, you have where is it? So you can set it to float position, claw out of floating position, claw in floating position. I know what they mean by floating, sort of the hydraulics can kind of do their own thing, but yet, unless I've got a log in there, I don't really understand what they mean. Also, where is it? Alt and Z/C, you've got your lines here, so you can line up your logs a lot easier. So in a nutshell, that's this vehicle. We'll move on to that's just a chainsaw. This. Start up and kind of move it into the field a bit. Now if this gets sort of longer than 20, it may be a two-parter, because the last video I did, that was around 40 minutes long. Oh. Took a long time to upload and render. So by the looks of it, the front attachment is buggy. Is that the case? Yep. It's the front attachment. Interesting. So as you can see, there is different views for this thing too. Alright, that thing's pissing me off. I only kind of wanted it as for weight. And just to make sure, yeah, what's that? No, they know about it already. So, let's see. LB unfolds X. There it is. Kind of like the forage harvester in some respects. And then looks like you've got the crane. Yep. I won't really go over the crane too much because it's going to be the same controls, I imagine. And it's tucked away fairly nicely. What else do we have? I'll be right or Z will be the outriggers. So they're going down like that. What else? Discharge pipe. So simple up and down on that. And just sort of where it's blowing. Now I believe I'm not 100%, but it actually matters how it's piling up in the trailer, but it could be their own trailer it's doing that with. If that's the case, I'll find it and probably download it just for sort of addedness. That's really it. So I'll pause the game and fast time it until they're fully grown. We'll just quickly come back here and I've been waiting for some time. I've watched a couple of videos on YouTube while they've been growing, and you can see they're still growing. So I don't exactly know how long the growing cycle is on these. And just weaving through, you can see the different ones. Looks very similar to these ones up here, actually. So I wonder if they got the model from there. I would have thought they would get a bit bigger, I'm not 100%. So I'll probably do another day-night cycle. And we shall see. Some of these are fairly small, some of them aren't. And here's just an in-depth sort of look of the chipper. My guess is you can haul another trailer. These are good modders, so they're not going to miss out on that. And another detailed look at the cart here. Nice Jerrycan models. So, we will be back. Next time I'll be back, we'll be cutting them down. I can tell you now, this is the first part. Probably one more part after this. Okay, from that last clip, I don't know how much you got there or what you saw. The game crashed. I saw on their mod page on Facebook that people were experiencing crashes. I was just about to say about the crashes as the game crashed. So it seems like as I went to cut the tree, or got in the proximity of the tree, it crashed. So I'm going to put this clip at the probably the end part of part 1. I'm not going to do a second part because I've just lost everything until they push the update out to fix the crashing. I may work on it single player after this video is rendered and uploaded. So guys, end of part 1 for now. Part 2 will be soon. They said on the post that it's either going to be today or tomorrow, more likely I'm guessing today, for the release. So guys, hope you enjoyed part 1. Part 2 will be soon.